Oh my god. God, tell me I can use a map. Oh. Ordnance, Lucy's Lodgings, Dead End, Clinic.
This building is a clinic.
Yes! Hello, Doctor.
Good day, sir. Dr. Gibbons. You aren't from around these parts?
Indeed, Doctor. It is for someone from your neighbourhood that I am here, though. His doctor asked that I acquire some medicine on his behalf. I have the note here.
Dr. Watson? Not from round here neither. This medication is quite dear. Certain documents are necessary to obtain them for free.
Spare change?
I don't have it. You'll have to accept my spare change. Will it be enough?
Enough to relieve your patient for a month. Would you like me to make this prescription available after that time?
According to Dr. Watson, that won't be necessary.
The possibility of a recovery?
A definitive one, yes.
There, sir.
Thank you.
Fucking medicine.
It's
I
rather
don't know.
quiet here.
An unusual chain of events. The majority of the people hereabouts went out last night to see the great fire at the warehouse. The patients that I was minding and my staff were no exception. The former were dramatically healed, and the latter ended up sick.
Oh.
And with the murder last night, most of the people who weren't working wandered over to the scene of the crime. Their little aches and pains will wait until tonight or tomorrow.
A squalid murder, it would seem.
Just like what this area has become.
My
Goodbye.
thanks, Doctor.
Not at all.
Everyone doing okay? I hope everyone's doing alright. Right, so... Right, Meep. Look, he did a little spin. How nice. There it is.
Here is the medication, Watson. Is our man movable?
He should be able to stand in a few minutes and will no longer be suffering from his cough before long.
Consider the affair resolved. Accompany him to his niece's while I return to the boarding house, and then join me at the police station. Let's return to the boarding house.
Alright. No, that's not what I wanted. Boarding house, boarding house, boarding house. What, damn it, stupid. There you go. Right. Hello.
I have good news for you, Mr. Finley. We have sent the captain to stay with a relative, and he shouldn't bother you for a while.
I also have some good news. I have your police bag.
Thank you. I bid you good day.
Oh, it was nothing. Tell me, one of my wife's friends lost...
Another day, Finley. Another day. Let's go to the police station.
Now I know I can cheat. Police station. Lodgings. Wait. Ah, there it is. No. There you go.
So, what news do you have, Mr. Holmes?
Are you sure it's the police bag that you lost?
Yes, but someone attempted to force it open. They didn't succeed, but now the lock is stuck. Perhaps you could...
Let's see.
Oh wow, okay. Oh, this is an odd puzzle. What? Okay, this puzzle is odd. Okay, right. So. What? What? Okay, so this puzzle is obviously very, this is obviously a very complicated puzzle. Ooh, a puzzle, yes. We all like puzzles. I like puzzles. Let's see. I have no idea.
Ooh, monies.
Oh my god. Simon! Thank you for the £10. Thank you for contributing it to my graphics card. I appreciate you. Thank you. How are you? No, I have to restart the puzzle. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. How are you doing, Simon?
All done.
Yay!
A big thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Think nothing of it, my friend.
Can I give me a sec? I want to cry. You broke me. I'm doing good, thank you. But you broke me. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate your face. Your face has been appreciated. Yeah, broke me. Yeah, broke me. What's the message? Gotta get that graphics card, yo. Ain't much, but it's something. Thank you very much. And again, I also appreciate my face. I appreciate your face, like, so
the
much.
reports.
Why don't you wait till the inspectors get back? You would certainly learn more.
If I wanted to meet the inspectors, I would have done so. So, give me the preliminary reports, and above all, do not mention my visit to anyone. Is that clear?
Sure, if that's what you want. Here are the reports.
Thank you.
About damn time. Thank you for redeeming 100 booze. Bagged milk. No. Just no. That's not. That's an odd sound. Right. Death of pot. No. No flames. Bad flames. No bad milk. Let's see. Death of Polly Nichols. 31st of August, 1888. Autopsy report by Dr. Henry Llewellyn. Oh, sorry. My bad. My bad. Just so you know, Kiwi, you might want to move your mic. It's slightly. Yeah. Sorry. I apologize. Okay, that should do. Her throat had been cut from left to right, 2 distinct cuts being on the left side. The windpipe, gullet, and spinal cord had been cut through. A bruise apparently of a thumb being on the right lower jaw. Also one on the left cheek. The abdomen had been cut open from the center of the bottom of the ribs, along the right side, under the pelvis to the left of the stomach. There the wound was jagged. The omentum. Is that how you pronounce it? Omentum? Or coating of the stomach was also cut in several places. And 2 small stabs of private parts, apparently done with a strong bladed knife, supposed to have been done by some left-handed person, death being almost instantaneous. Yeah, how is everyone doing? Okay, that's the report read. Brutal murder.
Have you obtained the preliminary reports?
Yes, we'll read them on the go. Let's to the scene of the crime at Bucks Row, Watson.
So when you got to Bucks Row. Fucking Dan. Right, I'm getting used to the controls, which is nice. Bucks Road. We need to go down to Bucks Road. I think it's this way. Thank you for the violin. That is Fair Flames. Also, I just realized I no longer have the sword power. You were VIP. Where are you, bud? I have to check now. God damn it. Where are you, bud? Are you mad? What? Oh no, you were meant to be a mod. Damn it. There you go. That should do. Speak. There we go. You're not untrustworthy. There you go. You have your sword. Wait, I don't think it could be VIP and that. Although, actually, you know what? That reminded me. I do need to do something first. Excuse me? Aww. Okay, what I don't understand is why can't I add... Oh, you know what? Whatever. Okay, right. Backside. Batty Street. I need to do some fiddling around with my settings. As I always have to do. This is what happens when you don't stream for a month. Has it been a month? Now I can mute Flames when he talks about bad milk. Shit. I've lost where I was now. Omega lol. Where is it? No, that's Batty Street. That dress is way too light for you, darling. Well, at least it's not as bad as bagged maple syrup. You know what it is? You know what is bagged? You know what is bad? Bagged chocolate milk. I mean, how could you treat chocolate milk? Chocolate. Chocolate milk like that. How could you? I don't know where I'm going. Ow. Oh no. But that's just another form of bagged milk. Yeah, but it's chocolate, and chocolate is great. Ruin and chocolate. I don't know, it was Bucks Row. Okay, right. Commercial Street. I want chocolate milk now. Same. Just same. I've been having cravings I can't afford for like days now. Please don't. These are not the streets I am looking for. Move out the fucking way. Badass. Oh, I remember this place. Hello. Is it bad it's only in Quebec? Wow, GG. Oh, I jet that street. Ay, ay, ay. Ah! Fuck you, Watson. Fuck you. Is this a... Some of this is a... Yes! You're so tired. You should sleep. Wow, entitled. Oh!
But what are all these people doing here, Holmes?
Apparently, they came to see the scene of the crime.
What about us? Aren't we going to see it?
We will return this evening, Watson. The circumstances shall be ideal for carrying out our little experiments.
Later.
Well, Watson, we are at the scene of the Polly Nichols murder. Imagine the victim lying at the spot where she was found and try to discern all of the clues we can. Watson, you are a writer. I am therefore entrusting you with our deduction board. It will help us to establish certain facts.
Understood, Holmes.
Okay, so it's really fucking... Oof. Oof. The can't flames. They will think it's a danger to society. But back to it.
The body was lying on its back, legs straight and slightly apart. The skirt had been lifted up to the middle of the body. The left hand was touching the barn door.
Oops, warm. But the corpse was still warm.
The body was still warm. Let's reread the preliminary report for the details on the wounds inflicted upon this poor woman.
I thought I've already fucking...
Let's look at this poor woman more closely.
Ugh. A really nice drawing, though.
The throat was slit from left to right. There are 2 incisions. A small pool of blood, 6 inches in diameter.
How did I get myself in this cave? Wow.
The throat was slit from left to right. A small pool of blood, 6 inches in diameter.
But you have a beard, Simon.
The body was still warm.
Shut up.
There is a black bonnet near the left hand. The body was still warm.
Trimmed it. Really?
Let's look at this poor woman more closely.
No, apparently I didn't. It's still a beard.
A small pool of blood.
How dare you? A little bit beard there. Do you see the shading?
There is a bruise at the level of the right maxilla.
It was getting unruly.
There is a bruise on the left cheek. The tongue is swollen. The tongue is swollen.
Can we just Actually, Mark had to trim his beard. I'm sad. Much sad. My phone said, Simon Russell via PayPal. Notification of payment received. Thank you. It's not like I can see it. that it? Is that everything? Wait.
No marks on the ground. The ground is muddy.
This is muddy. And it's really dark. Gasp! You spoke my full name live. You said your full name live.
No signs of blood.
Don't give me that. Yeah, just... Okay, deduction board, deduction, there it is. Okay, so... No first up on the ground. Oh. And yet I still don't know his full name, only Simon. That's what a victim... Pressures with fingers. It's a mystery. Mysteries can be fun, yes. The cobble's still warm. No footprints on the ground. The murderer's cut open, potty stroke. Victim wasn't dragged. I mean... Nice. Her tongue was bloated. And she was strangled. Right. What's asphyxiation? Anything more? I'm gonna pop it up.
There is only one streetlight lit on this street, Watson, and this spot is particularly poorly lit.
Right. Go down. Yes. Right. No traces of blood on the walls. The victim had a throat slit. Doubt it the wall was washed. I'm saying this one. No! The blood spatter of the main artery, it would have split on the wall anyway. She wasn't standing. Because even if she was laying down, with the cutting of the throat, since where the incisions are is near the main artery, so he would have hit the main artery, which means that would have splotted out onto the wall, making it a stain. Maybe it was an alien adoption. Aliens. So I'm saying the first one. No pool of blood. No. Unless he was standing in front of her, close enough to contain the splatter. The ground? No, yeah. None of these fit. Could do that one. The blood had to be splurted. Yeah, has spent way too much time researching splatters. Yeah. missing something. It was killed there. We saw her being killed there. Her tongue was swollen, so she couldn't breathe anyway. I mean, quietly. I'm having a very hard time thinking. She was yes, I would say she was strangled before having her throat slit, which means she was dead before having her throat slit. There was nothing on the wall. Or she was killed elsewhere and placed there. But there isn't any drag marks or footprints. Yeah, but there was dirt around her, which means there could have still been a footprint. I want some cheese. That is not appropriate, Simon. If not, she was yeeted. Really? I can't think. Why can't I think? Well, I'm trying to be helpful. Oh, Simon, be helpful and help me think. Did it? Yeah. Man, that's a hell of a far yeet. Right. Let me think. Right, so the way she was laying down, the skirt of the dress was to her mid-stomach, which means there was relations. No, there wasn't relations. They could not have relations. No, because if I remember Jack the Ripper as in the actual case, he never actually had sex with any of the prostitutes. Which means there's no way there could be relations on the floor. There's no way there could be relations. Because in the actual case, there wasn't... He didn't have intercourse with any of them. Yeah, I was gonna say he just gutted them. He never had actual... Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, that wasn't Polly, that was, I think... Exactly, yeah, there was genital mutilation there. So there could have been relations, because he just kind of gutted them. And then left them there. He has something against whores. So it was genital mutilation. Which means there could not have been... There could not have been relations on that ground. No, I mean in the game it said 2 stab wounds to the genitals. Yes. So the genitalia was mutilated, which means that was a genital mutilation of said part. Which means Means the walls were probably washed. No, 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 no. Strangle murder took place on the premises, which means she didn't move. All standing. That has to be it. Dirty and damp ground. I don't think she was alive when... No. She wasn't alive, because she had been asphyxiated. She was strangled. Yeah, she was strangled, which because of the fact that her tongue was bloated. So she was more likely dead before being stretched out and gutted. So I think I have that right. It's just the rest of them isn't making any sense. It's the only thing I can think of. There's those two, and then this, it must have... There we go! Found it! Because there couldn't be relations here, because Jack the Ripper purely dead or unconscious before having a third, which would make more sense with her being on the ground first. Exactly. Either way, she would have been on the ground anyway, and since she wasn't moved, because there was no footsteps on there. There was no footsteps next to her or there, and there was no blood dragged. There would have still been blood in the brick. There would have been blood in the little cracks of the bricks. So there couldn't be. So she died there. Damn, people and their stanculations. Yeah. So again, knowing what I know about Jack the Ripper in real life, he didn't have sex with any of the prostitutes that he killed. There was only brutal murder and gutting. Like Sunny said earlier, he was interrupted mid-gut. But that's later on in the story. That's later on in the case. So it was, and yeah, it's after that when he couldn't get it. After that, he couldn't get it up. So it's like, there was no, at least in some thoughts, yeah. So yeah, at least we've done that. Right, so we need more evidence. Either that or his mother was a lady of the night and he had a bad childhood. Yeah. Sherlock.
This spot is deserted, Holmes. The prostitutes only come here to exercise.
Well, Watson, we have found all of the possible clues, I think. We will now attempt to recreate the scene of the murder. Okay. Come closer, Watson. I have to make you up.